Only one was powerless. Japheth scratched down in front of Sophie, the exposed flesh of his torso tightening against his ribs, cracking at the edges. Sophie screamed louder, lording over him, fists clenched like stones, eyes pooling with blood, her fangs throbbing red. The snake crumpled at her feet. Sophie screamed with the power of 1,000 lives, mist rising into her pupils, as if her whole body might burst into flames. Blood spurted from Japheth's ears and nose, his skin fraying off his bones. Agatha was dead, shell-shocked. He was dying. The snake was dying. Sophie was killing him, not to save Camelot to make Tedros king, but for her, for Agatha, evil fueled by love, real love. Japheth scurried to a fatal ball, blood pooling up under him. Sophie's scream only gets louder. Agatha's heart slipped. They had won. The story finished it as it began. No prince needed. Two souls bonded forever. Two friends at the end of ends. Two girls, the one true king. But then, Sophie's scream stopped. She clenched at her throat as if she couldn't breathe. Agatha, too, couldn't find air. She heard her friends choking, wheezing. The Celestium. They'd been up there too long. In a flash, the purple sky began to vanish, like a scene being erased. She felt a blast of hot, thick air, smelled the dry dune dusts. The desert. They were going back to the desert. Except Japheth was still moving. Japheth was still alive. Sophie looked at Agatha in horror. She tried to force out a scream, to gasp a fatal blow. Too late. The snake looked up at them with his last ounce of life. Then the sky and everyone in it was gone. Sand withered Agatha's face, her feet back on the ground. She couldn't see the dust storm too strong to yield more than screams of ink blue light, but she smelled tones of lavender and felina swirling somewhere near. Sophie, she croaked, her throat filling with dust. Are you there? A warm hand gripping her wrist. The two girls endured the punishing wind, palms at their faces, until all at once the storm dispersed. They lowered their hands from sand-kicked cheeks. Agatha! A boy's voice called. The last boughs of sand swept away, revealing her prince and his mother. Standing in the open desert, the cave of wishes disappeared. Tedros smiled at Agatha, then his eyes blurred. Wait, you're not supposed to be here. He glimpsed the cuts and wets on her arms and saw Sophie on the verge of tears. Behind the girls, the other knights were silent and shaken. Witches, Jacinda and Marine, Hart and Nicola, Merlin too. Where's the Behold? Where's Night's Wind? Tedros questioned. This isn't what we planned. You were to hide in the Celestium until I made my wishes and called He got in, Tedros, said Agatha. Tedros blinked. What? Who? The snake, she said. He got in. Shouts echoed in the distance. Tedros turned sharply to the north. Miles downhill, the twin armies of Shazamba and Camelot were circling around. Agatha's heart stopped. The snake's man must have ridden on when she and her friends disappeared, but now they'd been spotted. Camels and horses thundered back towards them. Tachos! Sophie wept. The prince directed her gaze in the opposite direction. From the south came a long figure in the night. Limping, blood-soaked, his blue and gold suit shattered. Japheth picked up his sword from the sand. Then he set his sights on Agatha. At the wedding, Queen Jacinda called. Her knights fanned out, covering Agatha and her prince from the north, while Tachos shielded his princess from the south. Sophie rushed to Agatha's side, trying to summon another scream, but mustered only a hacking cough. She let her finger glow, but it, too, was weak. Horsewolf snatched Sophie onto his back. Put me down! Sophie demanded. And watch you die? Not a chance, said Hunt. Behind them, a pink beetle scampered to Uma's powdered clothes and instantly reverted to the Leaf-Fruit princess, who joined with the knights. The snake and his armies closed in, Agatha suffering a dark sense of déjà vu. How could Japheth find the Celestium? He's not a wizard. Tachos pressed her. And why isn't Spurhurt with you? The prince once regretted reading his princess' grief. I don't understand. I sent you all there to be safe, until I could finish the plan to beat him. The second half of the plan. But Agatha knew better. Death cared nothing about plans. The snake moved across sand like a shadow, picking up speed, while string feared left focused on killing her. Behind them, two armies swarmed the knights, faster, faster, about to smash through them. Six dunes erupted under the snake's armies like volcanoes, camels buried in sand, now launching to their feet. Familiar camels, faithful camels, who had had their own plan to help their friends. The camels jammed the streets into the stampede, bleating calls for alarm, sending enemy steeds bucking in confusion. Instantly, Shasamba camels and camel horses began dumping their riders and fleeing to the north. In the chaos, Tachos' knights saw their chance and escaped the south.